Yesterday we talked about something called perimeter, and today what we're learning about is something else that's related to shapes, but it's called area. So if we thought about perimeter like the fence around a yard, then we could think about area like a carpet. So if I wanted to know how much carpet I would need for a room, I would have to figure out the area of the floor that I want to be covered with carpet. So area is talking about all the space within the shape. The space within the shape. And the way that we measure it when we see a grid like this is we measure it in square units. So we talked about yesterday how each of these little squares is a unit. So to find what the area of this shape right here is, we just have to count up all of the units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. It's as simple as counting, you guys. 24. So the area of this shape is 24 square units. Okay, let's check our work. 24 was correct. Let's try another one. We're not going to do those ones. Okay, count unit squares to find the area of each figure. So here we have a rectangle. All we have to do is count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Wow. Same as the last one. It's 24. 24 what? 24 square, you could just do SQ, units. (24 square units). What about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Like I always say to you guys, it's kindergarten math, right? Like, it's counting. We know how to count. That's so easy. What I really wanted to talk about right here was that, counting is okay, but when the shapes get bigger and bigger and bigger, that's going to take up a lot of time, and you might miscount, and it's just not the best method. So, good thing, this shape right here looks very similar to something that we've done so much this year, which is an array. We know all about arrays, and this is basically just an array. So if we just count how many go across the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, we could write 4 right here, and how many go down the side? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so this array is 6 rows of 4, right? Or 4 columns of 6. When we know that means 6 times 4, don't we? 6 times 4 is 24. Same answer, whether we count or just do a multiplication like an array. But when we have a shape like this, you know that we can't just say, well, it must be 2 times 1, 2, 3, 4. That wouldn't make sense, because if it were 2 times 4, we would get 8. But we already counted and we know that there's not 8. We know that there's 18. Well, that's because, look, what did I just find the area of? I found the area of 2 times 4. That's talking about this part right here, isn't it? Because I said 2 times 4. Here I have 2 rows, and each row has 4. So that means that the area of this part of the shape is 8. But I have not even accounted for this bottom part of the shape. But I can do that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this side, 2 down here. So the area of this part is 5 times 2, which is 10. That means I have 8 squares up here and I have 10 squares down here. If I add together 8 plus 10, I will get 18. And I know 18 is my answer because I counted. Okay, so if you have a rectangle, you can just go ahead and multiply the two different sides. But if you have a shape that's oddly shaped like this, you can break it into rectangles like I did here, and you can find the area of one part and find the area of the other part, and then just add them together.